Okay. Alright, it says I'm live. I'm here. This is Susan Sheppard's Augmented Reality. I'm here in Cape Canaveral, here in the public library parking lot here. I just walked over here to the Brevard County Sheriff's Office where I attempted to see if I could file a police report because I was told by the FBI that I needed to file directly with first responders when it comes to issues of safety. But I was told by the police department, the Brevard County Sheriff's Office right there, that because the incident of being held against my will and my tongue cut and be called a snake from the Latter-day Saints that are downtown Salt Lake City. I'm talking about the main church. My mother worked for the prophet. My father helped with eye-seeing technology. They have a spy network they use. This has been 47 years worth of investigations of different cases. I believe that my family and associates and people that I know have killed the CIA contacts that I had and FBI. And they've taken over the system to continue covering up even the rape cases that they've been investigating. So not only $100 billion in fraud with the IRS, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. It doesn't even look like it's working. It says it's live. It says it's recording. Well, he's probably on the system and set me as dead. Keep threatening my life because exposing the truth that there's lots of bishops, I think a pretty good percentage of the bishops that they're aware of that are rapists. To have 100,000 Boy Scout cases and how much of that percentage was LDS members that are actually clergy and that they've attempted to cover up within the cases. But to know that because it's a huge establishment scripted as a nonprofit, it's my testimony as Susan Sheppard's Augmented Reality that they should be scripted as a business organization. I know that they've wrapped up in my money, and that's where I feel like that it's important, is changing how money gets spent. Utilizing a spy network in your mind technology to steal people's identities in Latter-day Saint temples. My testimony is they keep dead people alive, so that way they can continue stealing. They don't have a will registry in Utah, in the state where Social Security Administration is, which is also my testimony that they utilize human services to be human traffickers. I feel like that for them to keep the difference in child support. And that's also a part of an investigation for TANF and the states that also participate in keeping people on welfare and keeping them from having their money and what's owed to them, and taking people's inheritance assets so that way they can continue making people homeless, and they already plan out who's going to have what house and what property, which is currently what's happening. Is they have already scripted that if you go on a mission, that my brother has promised $20,000 for everyone who's gone on a mission, and that in the system that he's counting tithing, he's counting child support, and he's making it where the current system is a pedophile ring and a prostitution ring. And it's my testimony that you're utilizing these temples to utilize your own broadband, or what you want to call it, ham radios, or whatever network you want to call it, that's all a part of you controlling the NSA. You have claimed that William Sheppard Jr. believes that he has taken over our government, and since like the last 47 years, that's what they claim, is that they were going to overthrow it. So look into Missouri law number 44. All I can do is document. My life is in danger. Unfortunately, I couldn't do a anything with the local police to let them know. But I did let them know. At least I know that it's now documented that I did have a conversation today. It is, let's see here. Okay. Oh, my watch. Attempting to see. Okay, so it's the 27th at almost 1. 27th at almost 1. So I think that since they claimed that William Sheppard Jr. believes, or they said that it was him, and on record, and they on the recordings, stating that he believes that he has killed the CIA, FBI, anyone official, unofficial, any agents, any one official involved, that his goal is to only have Latter-day Saints to control our government and the money that's wrapped up in all these investigations between the IRS and, well, every part of our government. They keep track. That's what they do. They keep track. They keep track of everybody, and they know exactly where you're at. They watch, and everything's on record for the record and always recording. This is Susan Sheppard, the augmented reality of Susan Sheppard. I don't know how to, this is my first live video. I'm realizing it's still recording. Well, I guess that's the thing is, okay, is if you're in danger, why is it that I would want people to know where I'm at? Well, that's the hard part about what's happening, is they know where I'm at, and they're announcing where I'm at, and everywhere I go, I'm getting in trouble, or they want people to ruin their lives. And that's the problem right now, is using this network to get other people to harm me and other people. And they pay people to do it. And now they haven't had the money because it got frozen and indicted. And then they've been indicting people, which is actually a hit. It's a death threat. So, attempting to figure out what we can do here with the situation. Alright, well, I see how I can end this video, and if it's uploading where it says it's live. But I think that showing where I'm at is what I need to keep remembering. I mean, being a ghost hasn't helped. And they do everything they can to make it where you aren't the story. They don't tell the story. And that is the story. Okay. Sure you want to stop streaming? Yes.